Hey lovely. This series, these videos are called Pulling at the Thread. It is where we sit, we have a chat, we grab our warm cacao, and we just explore the fuck this is all about. It's kind of podcast style. And my intention behind the series is really to give a little bit of, I don't want to say guidance because I don't think you need that, but a shift in perspective. It's a widening of your view. It is going, okay, this is my world. This is how I see it. What else is there? We follow the seasons, the natural zodiac. We learn from nature. We gently pull the little threads that life kind of dangles in front of us, and we start to find our way through it all. It is moving with this idea that there is no destination, there's nowhere to get to. We just gently explore piece by piece, breath by breath, moment by moment. And it's an opportunity just to go, oh, okay. I'm not alone in that. This is a wild, bonkers adventure experience, and there's a lot to learn. This video, we're exploring Gemini season. We sit in the very middle of Gemini season right now. Gemini is an air sign. Gemini is the very first air sign in the zodiac wheel. It has an immaturity to it, and that's not a bad thing. None of what I share here is in the category of good or bad. It's just an exploration of what is. And this immaturity brings a lightness, a curiosity, a willingness to go, ooh, and follow the things that excite you. It also brings a chaos to it. It's boundless and it is free, and it remembers that it is boundless and free, and yet, oh, I'm stuck in this body, and it feels heavy and it feels tight and it feels crunchy. Gemini connects us to the mind, the neural pathways, the network that shapes our reality. Life is entirely made up of the stories that live inside of you, the stories that the mind continues to replay. What you experience in life is shaped by your perception, because everything that you take in is filtered through the mind. Because if you took in everything, the world would quite literally implode. There would be so much information, so much to take in, that the mind's incredibly clever and goes, do you know what, we don't need all of that. That would be overwhelming. We'd all be sitting in a corner rocking backwards and forwards because we couldn't quite understand, figure it out, or take it all in. And so the mind goes, okay, well, what do we want to know? What do we want to see? Your reality is entirely based on your perception. And so Gemini season brings a lightness, a curiosity, but the invitation is to bring it into your own inner landscape. The first few signs in the zodiac wheel are all about the self, and it's not that the world outside of you doesn't exist. It's not that you are everything, but to come in and really truly notice what is playing in the background, what is shaping your experience of reality. There has been a clearing. Gemini season started with a full moon in Sagittarius. Every zodiac sign has a pair. It brings balance, it brings harmony. Everything in life, everything in nature is seeking harmony, seeking balance. And so Gemini's pair is Sagittarius. Sagittarius is a fire sign. It brings a clearing, a process called alchemy. And this full moon illuminates what is ready to be shifted, what is ready to leave, what is ready to move. It brings things up to the surface. So Gemini season started with quite a confronting energy of, okay, wow, I didn't realize that was there. Holy moly. Okay. And most of that will have come in thoughts in that inner landscape. This season wants you to remember lightness, joy, a curiosity, not to let it be too heavy. Gemini season tends to resist the heaviness of life. It wants to still feel that boundless, free energy it felt as spirit. And it's starting to realize, no, I'm in this body. And so there is a heaviness to it. There is a slight constriction to it. You are limited by your physical form, but the thing to remember with that is that your body is not just this flesh suit. It's a channel to bring the ethereal, the unseen that is held in that element of air down and through and into this reality. It starts with an idea, it starts with a spark, it moves down through the body, and there it is, in form, in this world, in this story. So that's what we're playing with this season. Gemini is... It's fun when you let it be. It's light, it's joyful, it's playful. It's a curiosity that is almost childlike. It says follow all of that because, oh my God, it's going to take you somewhere. This life is not just simply this and that. It's a journey. It is moving, it is evolving, it is living and breathing as you do. And it says, just go on the journey, follow those threads, pull at them and see where they take you. Because even if it doesn't take you to where you think you should be, it was probably something so much bigger and better than you could imagine, because you are not who you think you are. You're not who you think you should be. Life is going to continue to challenge your idea of self and continue to challenge the realities and stories that play. So pay attention, because they're there in front of you, just waiting for you to listen. I guess the invitation in this season is to slow down a little, because it can feel quite chaotic. So give it time, give it space. That's what air wants, is space. Try not to restrict, push. Try not to label or understand what this is, because all you're going to do is squish it. That squish, that contraction is just going to feel tight. It's not going to allow you to see the full picture. It limits your perception. It limits your reality. It confines you to this story, a definition, an identity. So let there be room around it all. Find the people and teachers and places and rituals that make life feel a little more spacious, and try not to fill every gap. If you have a few moments in between things, just take a few breaths, pause where you are. Don't reach for distraction or reach for information or reach for a filler. Let there be room, because you don't know what will come in that space, but if you do not leave it, it cannot arrive. Welcome to Gemini season, lovely. I'm going to have a few Gemini practices. So my intention with this channel is to commit, show up for these spaces where we get to chat about what the season has to gift us. But then also every week a video called, which is pulling at that thread in body, in practice, in ritual, not just up here where it sounds good, but bringing it in, mind-body connection, really using this full toolkit spectrum that we have available to us. So every week there'll be a new video which will just gently be pulling at that thread. You can join, take whichever you feel called to. You do not have to follow it just as it comes. And also know that that journey's there. But trust your intuition. If you're pulled to something, follow that, especially this season. Because I can almost guarantee that is going to widen, shift your entire reality by just shifting your perspective. I'll see you on the mat soon, love. Have a beautiful, beautiful day and enjoy what this season has to gift you, share with you, because we're here. If you do want to explore this a little deeper, I have a free community called Earth and Embers. We have live classes in there. All of these practices are shared in there. We pull at the thread, we move a little deeper, and it's just there to hold you through that journey. It's just there to meet you in it, because sometimes this life is wild and sometimes you just need a space to turn to and go, okay. Because trying to figure it out all on your own can feel a lot sometimes. And you know what? You don't have to. You don't have to do this on your own. I'll see you soon. Thank you for being here.